Good. Did I have to switch anything off? No, that's fine. Oh. Oh, all right, I need to put my phone in silent mode so I don't get disturbed there. That's one thing. Mm. So I can keep this activity window open. Which one is this? Ah, that's usually, yeah, I see. That is this. Oh, here I have my trim. Okay. Then everything seems to be fine, as is. Let's look for a game. It's me. Did they? Ah, no, it's just on top. Why is it on top? Weird. Anyway, let's try to find an opponent for a longer game. Hey, Klaus. All right, so I will try to get my time management in order. That's one thing, one meta challenge. And the other challenge is that everything is interesting. And if ever something feels annoying, then I calm down, do my delay gap, and return to everything being interesting. Because that German league game I played a few days ago really showed, let's say, a lack of emotional regulation that I need to work on, that I want to work on, especially. I've been trying to work on for a while, but um, other things were maybe more prominent in my mind, or this issue didn't seem like such a big issue. Well, I've worked on it in the past, but let's see. We're playing the luckiest, maybe? What are the six means? 13-7. That's the second one who changes my free time, my 30 minutes main time game into a 10-second blitz game. I always find that fascinating. Uh, to receive a challenge of like 30 minutes and change this into 10 seconds. Uh, kind of strange. I mean, can't fault them for trying. Maybe If someone is looking for a longer game and doesn't find one, is up for a blitz game anyway.
Start to play.
Oh, there we go. Uh, is there no automatic? I'm always confused because A1 looks like AI, and I'm always hesitant to click on that button. Meanwhile, is there no longer any um, like standard greeting kind of thing? Ah, no, here, okay. Here you can immediately cut. Extend, diagonal jump. I had this, actually, I don't know about the corners, but the right side I had this exact position already recently-ish. Oh, that way, huh. I think in this case I simply just press down like Hane, because this is supposed to be the right move, and if I now play here and he gets to jump, and it's not like my group has a liberty shortage, so I think I can press him down a couple of times like this, like quite a few times, actually. I can never capture these because sometimes here it's no to Atari to this Ataris to sometimes it's the correct move to not respond, but yeah, here since I can never cut, I'm fine with just extending a few times more, maybe one more time, two more times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I one more time for sure Sente. Yeah, extend again. Then the turn here is still threatening. This is 6 in a row. I should still have more than enough liberties here. Well, maybe not more than enough, huh? Okay, white response here now. Well, he has to play here to begin with anyway, so it's a problem because I can just play here. And if this, I can play here, and if this, I can play here. So after I extend here, what's the best way though? Do I just kick here? Do I counter here first somewhere? Do I peep? I think I like the kick most. Could also jump or just slide here. But the kick puts a bit more pressure on the outside shape. So let's do that. And now this, like, I think AI doesn't mind this kind of thing, but I also don't mind getting the outside for the inside kind of deal. Mm. Do I, if I Hane here and cut and extend, then don't think I gain anything because white already has so many liberties there. So we just accept this, then my corner is also fully alive. That's also a benefit. Because if white didn't play this Atari, then maybe like later there's a connection and then some like clamp here and some annoying things against my corner. Now it's simply like a long L shape kind of deal, I suppose. No, very long L shape. Oh, okay. Interesting. Sure, I suppose. Now, okay, how about this group? And this group, of course, is just alive. This bump doesn't really gain me much, so um, Do I play something like this? Do I just play from this group? Or do I could also Peep here is also quite large. If he ignores. So maybe we Peep here. I don't know if that's beneficial. Maybe we clamp at some point. Maybe we Peep here first. How about that Peep? Is that helpful actually? If I then play something here anyway. Hmm. Because no, I'm not sure, so let's not do it. Let's just play a move that can't be super wrong, I suppose. Shape-wise. Hmm. There is still an attachment here, but at the moment that is not a big issue because I can just Atari and Tiger Mouth. No, they are not. Long Automatch is longer. Long Automatch is 60 seconds. This is 30 seconds, Bioyomi. That's a huge difference in my opinion. Okay, I could still play from this side, maybe peep here. Or I could actually, if I peep here. Well, but main time is only 10 minutes. That's not a big difference. The 60 seconds is a lot, much more of a difference than the slightly bigger main time. I mean, I don't see a great attack here at the moment. I could, of course, like continue. Maybe also. Do I attach here? Is it big enough? I mean, it helps this stone, and the left side and top side is kind of Miai. So maybe. Okay, he does connect. Do I descend? The descent is not center, but it does help again. And if I get to capture the corner, I mean, at the moment this is still quite big, so maybe we just leave it for now. I could play another Orgrimmar here. Could peep and then play the Orgrimmar. If I peep here, I'm just making myself weaker here. So maybe, but if I Keima and he jumps, what compared to him playing here, I just don't think there's much value there. So I guess let's just do this. Okay. I think we leave that and we can just play something here. Maybe closer to the corner. Actually, both is pretty strong. Okay, let's just split here. And if he plays here, then I can... Also, I can still play this bump here. Maybe also play this peep here. But first, let's simply play just the approach to this strong corner group. Uh-huh. Then I can peep, counter cap here, basically. I think that's okay. Hey, One Eye. Oh, he does indeed play this one. Then I was thinking I just play this. I could also play the attachment, I suppose. If I play the attachment. Hmm. Let's go with the first instinct then. Also, if he extends here, then that also makes my shape stronger. So now he could play here, and then play here and then cut here. But then I can also live here, so, and I can also push here maybe as a response to this one. If he pushes here, I could push here first. And then if he pushes through, I get to solidly make territory here and solidify my group. And if he extends from this direction, then I made my shape strong on the outside. These kind of exchanges, I'm always so curious about. Also this one, if this one is even not really Sente, but if I get this and then maybe can peep here, versus if he plays something here. Okay, now, I mean, I can also just play, if I play this one and he plays here, here, cuts, and here, I think, no, I think, if I play here and he just extends and I then extend, maybe I don't even gain much from that, so maybe that's just fine. If he cuts though, I think I can extend here, simply because this stone still has some weaknesses and that also leaves weaknesses with those. I could also say that this is already strong-ish and not fight here. If I can, I could also play this one. No, but if this one, I can also attach here and then play some extension, and the cut is threatened here to some extent. If I play this and then extend and then we jump here, it should be very hard, and I'm pretty strong here. I think we can fight this. I was wondering about that one. Hello, Rolling Ghost Stones. Can't I just extend one more time? Can't you still bet? Okay, if you like, I really don't want to give the opponent this Hane here. That feels like the wrong shape to get in Hane here. It leaves a weakness, so I think just extend here. It's not like white can play here because then you just play here and cut off these two stones. So white would have to play some things maybe like this. Then I could still just, do I attach or do I empty triangle, or maybe we're just the knight's move could also be the way. The knight's move has less reliance on this. Okay, so he jumps there. So now we have the stones here, the stones here, and the stones here, which still have, like, I can play here again. Hang on, can I actually play here immediately? If I play this and Hane and here and here and here and here and here, could play the Atari. Hmm. Also here, well, first of all, let's separate here. Should I bump? If I bump here, or I could, if I Hane here actually, and they cut and I play here. If I descend, I don't get, well, actually, if I descend and they play here, and let's say, okay, let's say this, no, this, if I push and cut here, and then bump here, then I descend, and then I win this capturing race here, no? Oh, but okay, No, but I don't think that's helpful anyway. I can actually, what if I bump and extend and play here and push and cut? Because these stones are quite isolated and this stone helps. White can maybe escape here, but in the meantime, this is a problem, these shape weaknesses here. I have plenty of liberties with this. I have 5 liberties with these, which is also not bad. I need to worry about this a little bit. Uh-huh. Oh, so my opponent is stream sniping after all. Um, okay, but no. Mm, how can I make use of the fact that Blake ignored my attachment? Is there some way? I can't really play like this, but I'm weaker on this side, so maybe now is the time to play some kind of peep like this and say even if cut here, it's Gote and I can still make some use of this. So maybe it's not urgent to play here. The judgment here is not easy. Follow up here is maybe also not that strong. So maybe I should just play here to begin with. And then make use of the fact that there is still a weakness here that white can't cut so willy-nilly here. So many Ogamers here. One Ogama here, one Ogama here. Well, I guess this one Ogama here. Okay, so he is doing it like this. Interesting. Um, can't I now play something like this and then push and push? Hmm. He pushes. If I block, there's a problem for. Hang on, I play here, block, here, Atari. If extend, I can Atari here. Play here, then this Atari, then here, then this one. So still a question about these weaknesses here, though. Yeah, if he does this, I mean, if I don't block and just play here, that might be an option. But then these stones are a little bit in trouble, so Hang on, can't I just even squeeze here? If he extends, I play this Atari, then play the Atari here, then play the Atari here. Atari. Then Atari. Capture Atari. 1, 2, 3. No, 4 liberties, huh? Hmm. Again, if I squeeze and then Atari, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties to my 3. So this is a choice instead. He has 3 liberties. I completely miscalculated this. Oh well. Imagine being able to read. Is that a problem though? I gave up these stones, but I still get some squeezing action here. Reading is hard, yo. I for some reason thought, yeah, because I thought that I get center here, that he adds to another move here or something. I don't know what I read, but I didn't read this out correctly. Then for sure there was something better, but can't change what happened already. At least I got some profit out of it here, right? So I could bump here maybe now. Is it? I guess, okay, is it center enough? I think it is, right? Because if he ignores and I just get to play here, then I get to play here and capture the whole corner if I'm not completely mistaken here. Also, this group is still surrounded. Well, not surrounded, but you know what I mean. It's still like I can still profit from that. Maybe play here next. That's quite big in terms of how white can defend this. What's the current score then? White has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Something like 40 points maybe then. I still have this as a threat later. I mean, I don't have that many points, right? I have maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus the corner. So I need 15 points from the attack maybe here and something more. Is the cut here a problem that I need to care about? Cut, Atari, play here, connect, jump. Wow, we are doing the cut, okay. But like I said, my group here is connected here. It should have, especially because this one is, well, it's not quite, actually this one in combination with this one is sent because cut and then capture something. So I get one eye here like this and this for sure. I have one eye here. And then the second eye here shouldn't be a problem. And also the squeeze against this could be just eye shape. Um, Hang on, if I play this one, if you play this one and then cut here and cut and squeeze and capture and I connect, is that a thing that I want, or do I just connect here now? And just take this area and let him connect. I could also try to peep here. Any other way to do this? Cut. No, if he cuts immediately, then I can just double Atari. Okay, let's try this. Also, he hasn't connected here yet, so my stones here are not that weak. Yeah, if he cuts now, I just Atari here and just capture. So if he connects, I can still, yeah, I can cut here, threaten to capture these. Question is if I should cut here. And also if there's something with the RG here against these stones still, then maybe, yeah, I didn't needed to not use these. I should, okay, that's in the past, but there was maybe a way to do this better. If I do this one, and then Atari, I could also counter Atari here, let him capture. Then there's no good way to make use of this. I could also play here first, but then I don't got this incentive. Mm, can extend. No, I just am too short in liberties with these stones, so I shouldn't try too hard to make something happen here. Maybe if I just connect, I do make these stones heavy though. If I play this and Atari and capture, no, then this is also ladder. Hmm. Then this exchange is just, I guess, my profit. The only question is, should I do something here immediately just because the cut here then could be a good way for white to immediately save everything. I could also play here. And this one, this one, this one, like Tari. Hmm. Yeah, white has more like 45. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 30. So I need another 15 points here. Why not giving much here? If cut, he also makes this area quite a lot smaller. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the goal was never to now to keep center out of this. I just wanted to strengthen my area here to make an invasions here harder, or invasions here, and then make this area bigger. So I basically want to close this side, and I have this Atari as possibly next, still in my arsenal. Maybe this Atari first. Connect. Okay, so just, aha, interesting. That way. I could simply protect my corner now. I could also I could play a move here. If I say that the right side, like, okay, this center box here for me, it's still open in the side, still open in the corner. So maybe I just slide here as a big move, or jump. Jump or slide? Push? Push maybe so that the Hane is a bigger follow-up. Could also play the Atari now if I wanted to, just to make it official that I get this. Because I don't really see any good way to make use of this otherwise. And then we're taking more points here. This move, it's, yeah, because there's a weakness here that can be taken more or less in center. Maybe I should even poke here. No, okay, but Michinoku this first. If by pushing up here, I'm actually also making this Hane here even bigger because I also make territory on the top side if I get this. You turn, if this one we can just play. Actually, in this case, I wonder if maybe if on the outside is better. He plays the empty triangle. Hmm. He does neither. Okay. In that case, I'm pretty happy to just keep a large corner here, I suppose. And now there's still an Ogema here that and like two Ogemas, though again, because this Atari here is a problem. I do wonder about this. Should I just cut here? It's if he connects, there's like the this and this. In Sente, I get like the um 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points less. 7 points. Well, I guess it's only seven, but also my whole group is in question, I suppose. So I I do want to counterattack first. This is like I said, 7 points reverse center kind. Well, not center even because my group is not weak. This peep here and then jumping. I think I want to protect against this more so than anything else. But if I just jump, that seems too passive. So I want to poke this and make my center here a little bit stronger and poke like the elephant jump and the Ogema. This one. I can still just answer here and then here connect. Or maybe even connect here. No. Okay, yeah, so we do this. Um, I guess in theory I don't need to respond to this, but seems unnecessary not to respond. Okay, so he extends. In that case, this is strong. So, I mean, I could play from this direction, but I could also just play here. Take away the possible by base shape and the attachment here and take some points. Like, I think the profit here is bigger than the profit from connecting or jumping here. And then maybe, actually, also Chinoki was maybe an option. But let's say white jumps, then I can Hane here and take away these points. If he Hanes and I play here, then I can still jump. Sure, I think I connect here. Or do I? Yeah, I think I connect here simply because this turn is not that big of a deal. If white turns, I just ignore for now and get the Hane here. If white again does something here, which I don't think white has to, but there's this kind of peep and then the cut. Oh, white goes in like this. Interesting. Maybe I just... Hmm. I need some light. Hmm. The cut is quite annoying to give, so I suppose I can connect under, but that's not pretty. Also, this is not necessarily a problem because I still have this cut here, so if I get cut off here, I can just connect here anytime. I capture this one. I have one eye for sure, but the peep here is a thing. Oh, okay. That way. I jump here. This is not a real eye yet. Just a little bit of a pity. Alright, I play here, here, cut. 1, 2, 3 liberties. Huh? So I can play here. Hello, Apollo. Well, Tsumego was already a scam in this game, unfortunately. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, R10 was not all that successful after all. I could actually Well, now it's no longer a center for him to play this, but I could play this one at some point in center, I suppose. Maybe even now, just to make some more shape here. But um, I guess we do Hane here now. A jump here, I can push and play here and then here and then here. I think I should be fine with the fact that a move. Wait, okay, if he plays here and I. Hmm, what if I play this way? Or can I even do this one first? And if this, Atari this go down? I play this. He Ataris and goes down. He still has three liberties. Hmm. But he can also capture the two stones. I'm not sure if that trade is even good for me. What is the status since I'm almost in Bioyomi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still something like 45 plus whatever the center gives. Maybe it's not even Hane, huh? And 40. I have he has Komi. Did I count Komi even? Hmm.
Yoyomi now starts.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not hallucinating, right? He can't cut here because that's okay. And if he plays here first, so he has to give up the 4 stones. But yeah, I'm not sure if that trade is actually even good, but it's a trade. It makes sure that it is. It's not even center though. Eh. Hang on, what? Sorry, what? Oh, he plays Atari first. Okay. But if I just connect here, what can he do about this? He connects Aipane. Oh, I see what he can do about this. Okay, that's a problem, yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, so we play here. Then I can cut here, right? Because this I just Atari and capture. Okay. Not sure if I gained or lost something from that, but oh, it's also 5 times
9,
30 seconds. I did
8,
forget about
7,
that.
6, 5.
While I think about the next move, right? Okay, so he can connect and center, but then I capture here, and if he plays here, so these two are Miai. Now I should be alive with this group. I gain nothing really, but maybe some strength towards this outside. And then I will Hane here. If he jumps in here, okay, he doesn't, but then here I can just extend. Hane again, I think, because if cut, I can just play here, and if he extends and plays here. Question is, should I even do this though? Why not? If he Hanes again and I extend, that's quite a big gain on the top side. If he doesn't Hane, then I can not do much, I guess. It's just about getting the points on the top side. I should stop and think a little bit more. I'm praying a little bit too reactive at the moment. Mm. I also played this just to make sure that this core and this Atari is never a problem. So otherwise, this would have been a good core thread, but maybe like this. And because I'm strong here, I don't think he can cut here. Question is if he can do something like the peep. Seems even after Hane I can cut Tari here. And then I Tari here, but then he's strong here. Little bit sus. Oh, he does cut. Well, okay. Claiming that I am wrong with my claim.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Phew. Um,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
hmm. Hello. If I play this one, I mean that's really stupid looking shape. Jump, cut. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9.
I don't see it yet what my opponent is putting down. 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. Okay, let's say I play the Atari here. I play the cut here. Or maybe we play this one first.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Byo-Yomis left.
5 liberties on the outside. This one.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, extend.
Nine, 8,
I push, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 5. So maybe I just don't push. The exchange I can do anytime anyway. This one though.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last Byo-Yomi.
Hmm.
9, 8,
Oh, he doesn't even play from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I play this.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. It's a bit pity that this is sent to here. But there is, okay, I mean, I will probably not get it, but extend, I push, play here, no, play here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 outside. Again, I extend at this, this. Hmm. Lady Harley. Extend. I play the diagonal. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 3 versus 4. If he responds, I push and play here and here. Hmm. Hmm.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay. Hmm.
9, 8, 7.
If this and this and this and this, if just here. What if just here? Huh. Yeah, no, I have to. Okay, so he does it this way. Mm, but is that helpful? Ah, I see. Maybe. Huh.
9, 8, 7.
What do you mean by I chest up my Go game? He plays here, I play here. He plays here, I play the Atari. He can't connect. If he plays this immediately, then plays. Ah, he could play. Can he play this one now?
9, 8, 7, 6.
Wait, if I play here and he plays here and I play here and he plays here, no, I have to play. So I have to play the ko now, no? Am I missing something? It's the ko.
9,
Yeah, I don't know what you were on about saying that my opponent has to play on even though after throwing because seems like a disaster for me instead.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Like he lost the whole top side and he gained this. I guess it's still a ko, right? Um, so I don't understand why opponent should have resigned. Like I don't get your that's weird. Also, actually, now thinking about it, I can capture these in center. Is that good enough to? Uh,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
hmm. I don't get what I should do here. It destroys everything here. Wait, keeps on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13, 14, 15, 16. Interesting.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm very curious what you saw on the top side that you said that the opponent should have resigned. Like, to me, this was you are just making something up when you say that something happened because of chess being like this. That's weird.
Nine, eight, seven, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, white has more than 60 points. More, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. I'm so far behind. Um, Time to say goodbye.
9, 8, 7.
Successfully lost another game. But yeah, I mean, obviously I messed up big, misreading this in the middle, and after that I was struggling to find anything. Like the core was maybe even a chance for me on the top side, but it really wasn't a chance, especially if I don't have the time to read this out. Um, oh, what? Oh, my opponent, I see. My opponent started a review, so that's why. Oh, okay, so what I will do, I will open AI Sensei and review it there, but I won't look at AI yet. Um, So this was all just normal. Yeah, this descent I have never seen, but I think this is fine what I did here. Yeah, you have to protect the corner now, I think. Then white defense there, that's slightly slow in my opinion. But maybe K7 is also... Yeah, I'm really not sure how to best attack this. Like the peep seems like a possibly bad exchange because it weakens my shape here. So I didn't want to exchange anything. Then I exchanged something anyway. Yeah, not sure about this. Really not sure about the how, like, just leave it alone, I suppose. Just play a big move now, but okay. Um, yeah, okay. But so here, if I just play this, right, then white cuts, and that doesn't seem like a good result. If I attach here, hmm. I was also thinking if I do this and white protects, and then I play this and white cuts, then I have an easier fight like so, but I wasn't sure about this. So I just cut, and then this, maybe it's too much. Maybe if I play here first and then play here. And then just play here and let him capture. And I'm just strong here, and he is also strong-ish here, and I just take another big point. This fight. I have lots of liberties here, but white also has lots of liberties here. White has this weakness here, I have this weakness. White has this single stone. White has this weakness. I think the fight should be fine. Yeah, but then here. Maybe I ask this question first. But then the problem is if we play the same thing, white gets the first move here. I am connected though, but then these three stone are kind of in an ocean of white and there's not much. So that's why I thought I should counter here. Yeah, and then here I simply misread that at this point here. So for some reason I thought, I don't know, I thought something like this, I suppose. Like that I just capture these. But okay. Yeah, and then I played this and played this. I don't think that was an amazing. Well, I guess I get to connect in center, huh? If I don't do this and I do something here now against this group. Hmm. So yeah, the cut here. Maybe I do protect like this once, and then descend. But then there's still this peep. Hmm. If I do something like this and then do this, maybe then we do this. Maybe that's an option. Maybe that's the option that I force here. But then here, white can also answer in a more active way and doesn't need to answer here. So that's why I didn't want to just directly protect this cut. But it turned out to be a little bit more annoying. Maybe if I just connect here immediately. I was thinking about this, right? But then I just get the squeeze here, which is worthless, and he's just strong here, and my stone's here. So then the alternative would have been to Atari here now. But that actually doesn't work because of this squeeze. Well, I guess you could play this, but then they're still squeezed. So that's why I didn't think about this, or I thought about this, but didn't mention it. And if this, then white can just play here, and the cut here doesn't work, and this one is still Gote, probably because of this. Well, actually, there's a cut here. So maybe if you have to protect here now. But then white cut here, and there's still so much RG here. I don't think that's worth it, so. Yeah, maybe losing Senti here was also not super great. Okay, and then this was, I think, fine, the result here. But yeah, maybe I don't play this and play this immediately. In the game, though, I still got something out of this. Yeah, and then if you play this immediately, I thought that white can play here and then here and capture this like this. And now I can, if white gets to play this, I can no longer play this one. I've also thought about just playing this one. Right, that also works if we play it like this. Then white has to, well, it cannot cut because of this. And if white has to protect, then you got this incentive. So maybe that's better. You don't lose the 2 stones. So maybe I should just play here, and if white plays here, or if white plays here, I can still play here and capture. So maybe just this one was better than to cut first here. Because, yeah, because you can't play here, because here white has the Atari and push and can throw in. I missed that. Well, I didn't miss this, I just didn't consider this to be such a big threat. I suppose, could I have played this Atari? Oh, I could have played this Atari. Oh. And then if this one, you can play here, and you took away this liberty. Ah, but then white still has this one. No, that's still dangerous, yeah. No, that's just straight up doesn't work. Well, actually, no, there's still the Atari, and then there's this Hane here, and if you don't do this, white captures the two. Hmm. I mean, I suppose it's a ko like this, maybe? Yeah, like maybe it's a ko like this, huh? But of course, I mean, okay, but this is the worst ko. Yeah, maybe a bit too much, huh? Wait, no, you can. No, yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, anyway, so for a change, because, and I'm serious about this, for a change, I think I got just a lot of times outread in this game. Usually I get outjudged because of my reading is at least on par, but this time my opponent just read everything better, it feels like, including this top side. And yeah, then this. How was there a way here? The opponent was showing at this point here. Maybe, right? Like this. And then if this, you can still play this and you still win this like this. If the Atari here and the Atari here, you still only have the 3 liberties. And this doesn't do anything. Well, actually, this does something. No, but it doesn't do enough because you can still play here. No, you can just play from this side now. That's, of course, the reason. If white plays here, you can... Wait, if white plays here, you can play this one. If white plays this one, you can play from this side. So if white Hanes here now, maybe? No, but you can still just play here. Because you can still attack. Wait, no, this is not Atari. You can still capture from here. Or if connection here, you can still play the Atari from this side. So it was really just one works. I guess so. So I lost it here because this ko was evitable. So many options here. Even here, I was thinking about this one, about this one, about this one, about pushing. Guess I didn't think about Hane. Yeah, the opponent confused me enough with this kind of play, and then all of a sudden it became a ko. Was there a ko that was better? I suppose I could have fought this ko, huh? Because this is now is a direct ko. Because if I now play like a move, for example this one, and white now captures, then it doesn't lose me the corner. There still is some potential RG with the throw-in to make white capture and to still capture in center here. And this might actually be still okay, maybe. And of course, if if white answers the ko threat, actually, yeah, if answers the ko threat here, then white cannot play from this because you can just connect the ko immediately and then Atari here. Yeah, so probably I just found from here on I probably found the worst possible variation to play. Namely giving away this ko and then fighting worse score because here I can't even here I can't even capture first. Or I can, well, yeah, white captures first and has an Atari on these stones. And if I capture here, then of course white just plays here, and all I get is a little bit here, and that's for sure not enough. So, yeah. Then the game was over. Okay, actually it was good for me at this point. Yeah, okay. So it actually was about this. I should have just squeezed. Yeah, I could have just squeezed if I realized earlier, and then it's still an equal game. But here it just was worse for me for the rest of the game. So let's see. Okay, the descent. Okay, I could have extended here as the move, right? Because white now defends here. You can play this one, I suppose, right? No, oh, this one. Oh, another Ogema. Is this a mistake then? It's fine, but this is better. Uh-huh. Wow. Probably because you can. No, you can honey here. I have to look that with more playouts. E3. E3 is not on the board yet. So okay, but this was all fine. Okay, and indeed should have asked here first. And then I have to respond here because the turn now I have too few liberties here, huh? Makes sense. So after this, if I have to respond like this, then extend, and I don't get this much in the corner. Okay, so yeah, here I got a little bit away with something, but I shouldn't have gotten away that then this was fair. Oh, d5 was actually the best move. Wow, okay. Oh, but k7 was too, so yay. Nice. And then this was fine. Yeah. I should just, I think I spent too much time, right, thinking about these things here. If I don't see a forcing move that is immediately obviously good, then maybe think about it later. You don't remember because this is not a real variation. There is one variation where this is actually where white like pushes and you squeeze from behind, and there it matters. But here, yeah, not a real variation, no. Okay, so the descent here, though, yeah, more or less doesn't count. It has to be the exact shape. Like, obviously, this kind of shape exists. But it's not allowed. That's not about okay to learn to think about details if you drain your time and what you're trying to do is get better time management and better emotional regulation. I do want to. Yeah, so I vehemently disagree because yeah, I have done this in the past for the first 50 moves. Why do you think my first 50, 60 moves are so good? Because I have done this in the past, where I spent all my time in the first 60 moves, like basically every game, even in 1 hour main time. And so the focus right now is that I can play the first 80 moves relatively quickly and then don't mess up, which in this game, unfortunately, I did. So. Okay, then the split was okay. The descent was indeed just Sente, and then even playing this passive. Wow, I was thinking this one as a follow-up, but this indeed was a big follow-up, and White should have played there. Yeah, I was wondering about this the whole game, but okay. All these were then, of course, obviously not the best because the right side was more urgent. Um, how do we do this so that maybe I play a move here and white plays a move here. Let's do it this like this. What's now the right shape on the left side? Okay, it's still this one. And if I push here, that would have been okay too. So yeah. Okay, and this was fine, but also playing here now. Ah. Well, yes, the fight started before move 80, but it was still like a natural flow. So and you can see like for the first 60 moves, I really didn't need to think that much. Yeah, this was all natural. This I learned, right? Because in the past I would have panicked and said, no, 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 don't hurt me here. And in this case, it's worse because white can just, well, actually, white cannot straight up capture, right? But with RG here, white can connect, and then I have horrible shape. So the extent has to be played, no matter what happens here. Okay, and then this was fine. Aha, I should have bumped here after all, huh? And then bump here and extend. Simply do this. Okay. Okay, so the bump here was not ideal, but the extent was actually why this was not ideal. So okay, now this was amazing for me. And then after this one, aha. Okay, let's say I peep here first. Let's say white answers. Then I can net like this, right? That would have been the advantage, not to now play here. Though that also is okay, but not the best. But then you can play this kind of net. And now you have a lot more liberties on the outside after this cut. So white cannot protect here. White has to cut here maybe. And then you can still surround now. And if white instead escapes here like so, what I thought would happen, then you can simply connect here, okay. Even just play with the empty triangle connection here. And then you are connected and still strong. But these 3 stones, yeah, I couldn't judge if this is okay for me, so I went for something here. But okay, what happens here? And then cut. Okay, what if white cuts now then? Okay, so that's still the same. You are connected here, and white does this. And then you can still jump here. Still push here. And still cut here. And then still fight this whole thing, huh? Oh, that's a cute exchange first. Yeah, and then we have this whole string of stones. Okay. So that was the first still mistake. And then this was just a mistake, yeah, because I guess I first needed to play this. And then after this, it's the same thing. Yeah, I just didn't judge this, and then this happened. And then I indeed needed to just play here. And now if white does this, you can connect. And if white cuts here, oh, you just play here now. Huh. Wow, okay. And then you fight separately here. Yeah, not a big fan. So, okay, but this, of course, then just collapses with this. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it went here from at this point, black plus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 14, I guess, already. Like 7 moves each later, and my opponent is always suddenly leading by the same. So I lost like 15 points out of this. Earlier than usual, so really because I didn't read this out, I was too lazy in this game, basically. I tried too hard here, I think, to manage my time and not the board. So the last couple of games, I didn't manage my time well. I guess this time I didn't manage my time well, but then on the opposite, I should have now spent time. Man, time management is really not natural to me. Yeah, and then I just straight up misread this, and of course that's like a game over moment. Like I said, I tried. Hmm. c3. Then Hane. Then play here. Okay, push. If block, you can play here. Then cut here and Atari here in Sente. Okay, that's of course quite the nice exchange to get later here. If white does this one, you can still just play the Hane, I see. Okay, so that, yeah, if he now plays this one, that's for some reason was the only thing that I considered, then you can play something here. That's what I had in mind. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was planning to do with this. But I missed that white just can play here. White, I mean, I say that white outread me in this game, but I think it's simply because I was too lazy to read this game, or I didn't spend my time there enough that I got outread in a sense because my opponent spent the time to read, which is also very rare for like Fox games, Fox opponents. Yeah, and then this was of course a mistake. Yeah. This was not great. Okay, that was fine. Uh-huh. Oh, I suppose you can play this one first, and then later you have better co-threads here and here. You can play this as a thread. When the game and white got this one, white got a little bit more here. So this was just, I should play here first and just protect here. Okay, sure. But yeah, I was right that this was a little bit soft, but after my opponent maybe understood that they were far ahead. Just indeed, this was still Becker. See, I even counted this and I thought, okay, but I don't want to be that passive. But I suppose after this is just still the bigger. Yeah, if I play this and defend against this. Oh, okay. And the peep here should have been played. And then it's similar. If this one, I should actually play here. I suppose you are connected here. And you are still connected here. If white ever plays here now, you can jump here. Jump here. I see. Okay, so that was a different shape to play. And then this was still the shape point, makes sense. And I got to capture here, and then white got the shape point. I got this one. Yeah, this one also did feel a little bit too passive. And this one too. So, okay, then these were Miai. This push, yeah, okay, and then this was, I should have still played here. Let's say white answers here. Where is my activity feed? Thank you, Negodzilla. Thank you for the follow. And then just play something here, I see. But at least my opponent was for sure human, and yeah, then this was too much. I should have just played here to begin with. And then I should have just played here to begin with, I suppose, locally. Yeah, that would have been correct locally. Yeah, that was silly then. Yeah, and I just missed that white gains the liberty here. So many. Okay, and then this one? Why is that different? Oh, Oh, because you can capture the two stones in center, then that's the difference, right? Here you can capture the stones instead of getting this, which is not worth as much. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, lots of like Liberty races that I failed this game. I failed the Liberty race here. I failed the Liberty race here. I failed the Liberty race here. And that's why I have no semi. That's why I have my own semi collection, which I'm going through this year. Because as you can see, not my biggest strength. Yeah, this was of course was a silly mistake here to play also. And this was still the yeah, and then White I like it that's what it felt to me. Like White was being a little bit too passive with like a move here and a move here and a move here from that side and even from this side, and then this one was just too much, huh? Okay, let's say I play this one first because it's always the move. And then simply extending, and it would have been a close game. Just White plus 4, that's still achievable at this stage of the game. But yeah, the Hane was then too much. I have still no clue what Japanese terms mean, so. Oh, this was a mistake, apparently. Yeah, and then this was a huge mistake. I should play here. And there's still this Hane here. Huh. No. Wait. What? I still win this. So then it's back to White plus 4, as if I had just extended and didn't have to calculate everything here.
Someone invites you to play.
Yeah, and then of course after this mistake here, White getting this ko and I'm not getting enough compensation for this, then this is I still this one. Why? I'm actually baffled that I didn't see this as a better ko threat to just capture these stones immediately, right? You have two ko threats here. So you can do this, but on the other hand, White then has ko threats here or here even. And if you then capture here and you lose the corner, but still White is still ahead by a much. So I didn't throw it on the top side at least, but yeah. Mm. Well, I mean, I threw the last chance I had here, I suppose, but yeah, so hmm. What do I learn from this game? Maybe I learn from this game to, well, another way, another something, another something about like spending the time in the correct moments. I mean, right? I can see that. I can see that here, maybe extending here is a slight decision where you want to think a little bit, but not. It doesn't need to be that much. It's not a crucial decision because all these moves are also fine. But once the subfight escalated here, maybe even already here, thinking about this one, I didn't think about this one too much because I just thought, okay, maybe cut and then problems here. But then this is just a problem. Um, E6. Can't I just play here then? That looks sus. Yeah. Yeah, and this also was nice for this. So E7 maybe is still a move where you don't need to think too much. It's more of a shape question. How do you separate the opponent? And okay, in this case, it was even giving me more. If jump here though, then you peep and you push and then cut here. And then you just have two empty triangles and the life is a little bit sad, I suppose. So it's really more like a shape question. And I got this. And maybe I think, I mean, maybe 669 is not, could already be moved because it's, I mean, it was my first mistake here in this game. Um, so I could argue that this should have been where I calculate for the first time. But it's also still very open here and very hard to judge. So I think this one still, I guess, I mean, this kind of touches, right? If you play it like this. Um, so maybe, but that's something to be, that's more of a timing. And it's not like, oh, the stones are touching immediately. I need to play here for sure. But so this is more of a question of judgment, but this is literally, I mean, here I need to read and see that this just doesn't work the way I intended. And then I need to play here. Now if white blocks, now I can play the way I intended, because now after this one and this one, I can for sure play, I will for sure find this one as the better move, which I always suspected a little bit in game, but you know, after this and not this one, cut, cut. Oh, then there's a cut here. Okay, so bump, and then cut here, and then even push here first. No, okay. Let's just play a normal move. Then you have a lot more liberties outside. Yeah, this is more than two moves. So yeah, and then you have to protect, like, and you can play. But yeah, the main issue I still had that with this general variation is that now my group here gets cut off. So uh, not sure about all this. So you just sacrifice these, or you can play here and then. I guess you could sacrifice them on a very nice scale like this, huh? And get all the outside to just make a huge box and still get a lot of center moves. And I also this Atari here later, which semi can capture the two stones. Okay, I didn't consider all this. Yeah, and then of course, since that doesn't work, this is the mistake of the game, basically, right? The mistake of the game was not reading this out. So what if I just connect here and then white does this one? Then there's still this problem here for white, huh? Because of Atari. And now after this one, since you already have one, this does actually just straight up work like this Atari, and then you win this capturing race. Hmm. So white can't even play this one, and if white, for example, defends like this, you can bump here. And if this, then you still can fight here. Uh-huh, I see. So that's because this and then this and okay, maybe let's play a move that I thought about, like just this. Then you're strong here, I suppose, but you're flimsy here, but also white has something here, so yeah, tricky to judge. Yeah, but it's not helping to say someone that something is sus uh, if you uh, if you didn't read fully to in the first place. That doesn't that won't change the fact that all of a sudden you read if initially you didn't read at all. Like here, yeah, okay, here I needed to say, okay, it's if this doesn't work, then it's game over basically. So maybe I just squeeze then. that maybe, but all the way here I was just not, but I wasn't reading, so it's like the problem. I wasn't using one of my biggest assets pretty much. Hmm. So yeah, still waiting for my first win on a server other than PandaNet. Because on PandaNet, I completely crushed my opponents at the start of the year. So maybe I also got a little bit overconfident, thinking, okay, maybe I improved, but maybe I didn't enough to get 8 duns. This looks like what I did against 8 duns a year ago. So game experience wise, I still need so much. Yeah, and then I think maybe the last chance here at some point was that white was being so passive that here, first of all, if I read this correctly, it's, well, it's not close, but there's maybe something about, actually, maybe not, because all of a sudden here, following the blue moves, it's supposed to be better for black than before. What looks nice? But yeah, so I could have also gotten a few more points here. So actually, this was maybe fine for me. Will a collection of Tsumego? What collection? Um, yeah, but if I just jump here, then I'm maybe still have a chance in endgame. Because here, at least with this, it says white plus 3.5, and like I said, like that's totally fixable. Let's say white raised Tsumego. You mean rules of capturing race? Or on Tsumego Hero? Or okay, and then yeah, okay, white can do this. And then if white just plays, I don't know, one more slow moves here, one more slow move here, then all of a sudden it's already good for me. How can you see? How can you say that it looks nice? Just the idea, or okay, I see. I was so confused because you shouldn't be able to access that one yet. It's still not. It's not opened up. But yeah, then the Hane here was. I mean, here I felt behind. I already had like I was mentally a little bit defeated. Um, so maybe I thought I was further behind than I actually am if I just do this. I mean, I saw that. Also, that's something that is, of course, mentally tough. If you see the opponent playing so solid, that reminded me of my last game in Fox 8 Dan, where my opponent just completely smashed me and then played very solid Mukoki moves that were completely fine because, well, they were so far ahead that everything was fine, basically. But in this case, it was actually not good what my opponent did. It was too passive. So if white now, for example, does something weird here and gets too crazy, and gives me like makes this trade here, for example. Does this work? No, that doesn't work. Then you just play. What are these exchanges for? That looks weird. Hmm. Anyway, then it all of a sudden is a close game. If white tries too hard here, then. But yeah, I tried too hard, and then my opponent cut, and then that just worked. Though I don't trust Sensei yet completely with these variations. I need more playouts to really check that nothing worked here. But yeah, if this just works for white, of course, because I mean, you see, we follow the blue moves and it goes from here and it goes from white +8 uh, to white +19. So these semi-AI, especially low playout AI, is so bad at. That's why the last game against in the like the last game I played in the German league, also it looked like it was like a slow collapse, but it probably was just it just doesn't work and should have been worse for me to begin with. Um, what am I supposed to think about my opponent? So I was thinking about something here. I can do something here in terms of liberties. Ah, white can just play here, right? I was thinking if white blocks now, that then you can push and cut here. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. So yeah, then you win. Yeah, okay, but white doesn't need to block here. Anyway, that's again something that is hard to make heads or tails of with this AI, this low playout AI. But mainly, how do I get myself to not waste time on unimportant decisions? Like, I don't know if I should uh, something like if I should really do this one. I didn't spend that much time. I caught myself, but also this one. And then not forget that when stones are touching here, maybe I need like a rule. Did the last or are there currently like well how would that rule look like? How are there currently hmm, is my next move escalating the position or yeah, I don't really see that's I think that's the first issue. I don't even have like a rule that I can voice like this, you know, saying when I should spend time. Of course, I could just say spend time when there's a crucial decision, but that crucial decision is not a strong enough keyword for me to go, ah, now I need to. If I say, on the other hand, after the opponent attaches or something like this, then I can work with. So yeah, not sure yet hmm, how to phrase that correctly. Why did this become? Oh, I must have made that an accident. The main. What am I thinking? What are the main situations? Okay. Think when there's a crosscut. Yeah, but see, I did think here, so that wasn't the problem. After f9, I did think. So now there's a crosscut on the board. Do I think about the crosscut for the rest of the game? Do I think about this crosscut for the rest of the game? No, right? So I still need more of a keyword, like. But yeah, crosscuts, attachments. Crosscut attachments. Maybe invasions can be put on that too. Because how you deal with an invasion is quite indicative how the game is going to follow after that. Yeah, but until is a very bad keyword because means you have to think about the whole time, but you can't do that. Um, in fact, I'm trying to get rid of the until in my attacking and replace it with something that's more actionable. Because otherwise, if you say until, you just follow the flow and then oops, you played it too long or you didn't. But you still have to each move then think about if something is settled or not, and that's the real key then. But when do you think about something more deeply, and when do you just say, okay, I thought about it, I think I need to jump, done. Um, so yeah, I guess attachments, crosscuts, invasions. I don't know because is J10 really that unexpected? And then do I need to think about it now? Or do I need to think about it now? Or do I need to think about it now? Like, it's still really too ambig. I need something that is super unambiguous. Well, currently I have that I need to find every move of my opponent interesting if it's something unexpected. So I don't know if I can handle two things at once there. So currently my mantra is more that I need to calm down after something unexpected. And I guess I already stop anyway at that point. Um, but sure, I guess generally, I guess it just doesn't, it's not helpful to me. But I guess in general, it's not wrong. Hmm. If only games only lasted 70 moves, I would be pro by now. Yeah. I also thought about the jump here. How about this one? It's better than my move at least. Yeah, I guess this was just too flimsy. And then here, if I do this, then I can, because I would rather play here, but I need to prepare it. Because this still leaves the Ogema here, and the Ogema is still with the connection of the Kema here, and the Ogema here is just two weak shapes. So I just created two weak shape for myself. Maybe even here first? Oh, this actually also is a good move. And now if white, which white doesn't want to, but if white defended this, um, then I can actually play this one, because now this one is no longer, now this one can't be played because now I can actually cut there, right? Yeah, now it's not a big problem, because if white extends now, you already have this supporting stone, and now you can do this. Actually, yeah, now you can just squeeze first and then just connect here or whatever. I guess push here first. Okay, connect here then. I guess it's still a squeeze. I'm not sure about this. That seems sus. Anyway. So this was too unprepared, and then this was just also too unprepared. I needed either the extra move here or here. So just connect here, and if now white defends here, which I guess white won't, but if now, then now this one is still not good. Wait. Now it says no, then it's good. Okay. Right, because then you can simply squeeze and then you can just win the capturing race easy peasy like this. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, if these kind of situations are difficult for AI, no wonder it's difficult for me. Yeah, okay, and here you can just let white separate the freestone. So I think the mistake here in my thinking was the initial fight here. The initial fight here was maybe fine, but also unnecessary. But then at this point here, the free stones here already served their purpose, and they also have 5 liberties, so they can't get under attack too severely, because these free stones also still have some problems. So the fact that here, after this, for example, I can just continue to fight here, and then after this one, I can separately care for this group, or just try to capture this now, just go for the trade. Hey, tricky. Yeah, and then like I said, this just didn't work. And then the squeeze would have been still fine, but after this... It's unfortunate that my last 2 games were basically over with before move 80. Or I suppose not at 8. Here it was 81, but you know, around move 80. Well, at least I had a lead this time and didn't get smashed from start to finish. But of course, yeah, I would like to win more at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good evening. See you another time.